I really think the most memorable story that I have is I saw Tupac the night he got shot in Vegas. And it probably was about a couple hours maybe before it happened. He was at, all this shit went down. I went to the fight. It was one of those classic Mike Tyson fights. I think he was fighting a boy from London, Bruno. I think there was that fight, and he knocked him out in like 90 seconds. You get all your shit together, you pay whatever you pay to get in the Tyson fight, and the shit is over in 90 seconds. And it's exciting, but at the same time, you know, you're like, 90 seconds? So, went over to the Luxor. I was staying at the Luxor. And don't judge me, because back then the Luxor was popping. So I get to the hotel, and we were going in the hotel. We just got there, and Tupac and Suge and a little small entourage, whoever they had that night, they was leaving. And we just stopped, talked for like a minute or so, 2 minutes or something. He was telling me, he was like, he didn't say nothing about no fight, nothing. That wasn't even, he didn't even look hyper or nothing. He just was regular Pac, and he was like, yeah, we about to go switch up the fits and go over to Club 662. That was Suge's club at the time. And it was like, cool. He said it's gonna be open mic, everybody gonna get on the mic. He named a few people. I'm like, yeah, let's go, we're gonna be there. And never made it. He never made it, but wow. Out of all the shit that we did, all the times we hung out, and I think back on him, I always think back to just that night. He's like, come up to 662, everybody gonna get on the mic. You know, Tyson had just won the fight. If that little scuffle didn't happen in that, like, we was about to go have a real good time. Yep. And then everybody know what happened. The shit was just, there was no party, it was no nothing. It was just kind of, the whole mood just changed after what we heard happen. So that's my favorite Tupac story, the last time I saw him. I could never categorize Tupac as any kind of person, anything that he's ever been portrayed like in a movie. I can say that those are elements of him, but I saw him a lot over the years, and he would literally be in a lot of different moods and a lot of different sort of personalities. And when they be like Pac jumping around wilding like that, I seen that, but not all the time. That was, you see Pac one day and he might have some clear lenses on and be like super like introspective on like history and you know, Black Power and all kind of shit. So,
wow. Pac should have just focused on music instead of fighting with people. Bad company ruins good morals. He should have stayed focused.
Roger, tell these motherfuckers subscribe to the Prophet channel.
Oh, they got you.
I love you to death, and I will always love you, my father, because you didn't see what I had.
The only man in the world who can do handstand push-ups with his fist.